Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sounds pretty good. So, good evening and welcome to my 19th episode of streaming my first ever playthrough of Stellaris. Also, my first ever episode streaming using a GoPro Hero 9 Black as my webcam. I got this a few days ago, and yeah, partly with the intent of it being my main streaming camera. So I guess this is a new thing, and it seems to be working totally fine. Basically, to get it to be a webcam was as simple as just plugging in the USB-C. Getting it to connect to my phone and do stuff over Wi-Fi has been a different story, so still working on that, but I think the webcam looks like it's going to work. Of course, I've only done it for like a few minutes at a time so far, so tonight is going to be definitely a litmus test as far as, you know, can it really work for, you know, an hour or hour and a half as long as I want it to. So yeah, that is part of the experiment. I guess another part of the experiment is where I've positioned it in the room. It's kind of off to the side, obviously. I always had my phone like down here looking up at me, which, I don't know, I always thought was kind of weird, but when I'm looking at this, that seems kind of weird too, so yeah, just something to test. So yeah, like I said, 19th episode of my first ever playthrough of Stellaris, and I will just jump back into it. It also seems weird. I almost want to I wonder if there's a way to mirror this. There sure is. Whoops. That's not what I wanted. Hold up. Flip. Rotate it one. Nope. That's upside down. Hold up. Flip horizontally. There we go. That's what I want. That way it looks like I'm actually kind of looking at the game. It's kind of weird though. It's like, it's backward. My room is backward. Okay, but that is neither here nor there, and you didn't come here to watch me play around with the camera. You came here to watch me play Stellaris. Okay, so here I am. And, yeah, it's been a couple days already now. Oh, that's right, I remember now. I had just ended a war. There's tons of debris all around. Let me see if I can deploy some science ships. Cannot reach anything. Okay. Oh, I was still exploring the system, I think. Yes, please. Oh, there are two here. Hold up. Hold on. What am I doing here? Other science ship was doing the research project. So they're busy. I don't really care as much about all the debris fields that are just left over from the war. Arassian homeworld. Arasia, the former homeworld of the Arassian Concordates. Someone has relatively recently, within the last 2,000 years, gone through the trouble of systematically bombarding every square meter of the moon's surface from orbit, possibly a misguided attempt to keep the Javorian pox from resurfacing. Despite this, the surface is still covered in the fossilized remains of the billions of Arassians who succumbed to the plague in the final years of their empire. By the time it had spread to their homeworld, most of the worlds in the Arassian Concordate had already fallen, and their alien vessels were in open revolt. Judging by ancient satellite logs received from orbit, the mood among the population on the Arassian homeworld was largely resigned by this point. The widespread pandemic that accompanied the first outbreaks of the pox on the colonies was largely absent, as most had come to accept the fact that the end was drawing near. Very interesting. That is a ton of unity and a ton of research. Wow. That is really something there. That's enough unity to get my next tradition. Let's see. Shipbuilding cost increased and shipbuild cost decreased, shipbuild speed increased. Or starbase damage increased, defense platform build cost, and starbase upgrade cost reduced. I'm gonna go with the ships. Let's see, timed projects, that's just all the debris. I'm not going to worry about those too much. The Arassian system has been surveyed, so I can go ahead and start building it out. And what a system it is. That's the best system I've ever seen by a solid margin. Is that my only construction ship at this point in the game? I have one somewhere. Where is it? Is that it right there? Nope, that's a different one. I'm not sure what this dashed line is. I was wondering that. I'm going to send it this way. I don't know if it'll make it in time, but it might. That one probably will. And this one's only down there, so I'm going to go ahead and send it as well. Science Officer Wen Kong's thorough xenohistorical analysis of the military installation on Eris 5 has yielded few tangible results. The base was constructed before the planet turned completely barren, but it is unclear if its current inhospitality is the result of armed conflict or some more peaceful or even natural process. What can be deduced of their strategies and tactics in armed conflict does not seem to have been far in advance of our own. On the upside, Science Officer Wen Kong claims to have drawn much inspiration from the alien remnants. So yeah, he now has the military theory expertise trait. Repairs are complete, that's great. I need some more research here. How about some... I really don't need naval capacity. I'll get this curating vault thing. I have a sprawl problem right now. A bunch of minus things. Let me see. Campaign cost is way higher. Technology cost is way higher. Tradition adoption cost is way higher. So I desperately need to boost my administrative capacity here. And how can I do that? Well, I can do it here, that's for sure. Got tons of amenities. I want to say... I wonder if I can... Where is my Earth sector? I think there's a way to focus on admin. Balanced, production, manufacturing. Nope, I guess not. Just keep on building. Got this transport fleet here. I wonder if I can just land it on the planet. Yeah. I think it's cheaper to maintain them if you land them. Just because I do have such a severe sprawl issue, I think I'm gonna get another admin park here. Well, I have to start with the offices and then upgrade them. And I'm quite sure, wow, I got a ton of construction I need to do. Let's see, I need housing here pretty badly. Don't really have enough districts, obviously. Where is Jago? Jago's over there. Yeah. I think that'll fix the housing problem. There are going to be other issues here shortly, but I'm just going to leave it for now. Got some repairs that were completed, which is good. Since the war is over, I'm just going to send people home, and they can do whatever. Yeah, return. I'm going to upgrade all of my planets here, and then I'm going to pay attention to where my star bases are located and make sure I'm protecting myself properly. Got an open building slot, so I'm going to make some admin offices since that's what's in demand currently. This planet looks like it's doing well, so I'll get these upgrades and do the same thing here. This planet, got a couple upgrades to do. City housing is fine. Research storage is full, so I'm going to be selling a bunch of that. And that's fine. I could look at my economy a little more carefully, but I'm just going to do this for right now. There is a lack of amenities here, so maybe I'll just go with commercial, I already have commercial zones. I'll go with the Holo Theater for now. And over here, again, a lack of amenities, so I'll get a Holo Theater. And same exact thing here. And on to Neb, I have a lack of housing, so I need to swap out an ag district here. And everything else is pretty good, so I'll get an admin office here. Actually, I'm going to replace this foundry with an admin office. And then I'll get another one as well. Here on Iril, my housing is okay. Everything else is okay, so it'll be admin offices. I'll upgrade these two buildings while I'm here and get some admin offices. Get an upgrade to the luxury residences, and yeah, I think everything else is okay. Housing actually is not that great, but I'll hold off on getting more housing for as long as I can. Let's see, this construction ship is lacking orders, so I'll go ahead and build some stations. Got a ship here, not sure where it belongs. Oh, that is where it belongs. Where's the ship going? Not sure. Again, just basically sending everyone homeward. I really need to look through my fleets and be a little more careful about what I'm actually spending things on. Or how I'm actually developing my fleets, that is. Research is complete, so I can go ahead and get something else. How about Ascension perk +1? That is extremely useful. Yeah, that has to be what I get. The year is 2370, so the game is not all that far away from its conclusion anymore. Victory is at a 43k and I'm at a 30, so basically, yeah, the Yaks are the people to beat, and I'm not super sure how to actually do that. My wars have really not gone very well, all things considered. Okay, so because I am here, I need to... So I'm sending my fleets home right now. As my fleets travel home, I'm going to go through all of my star bases and make sure I'm using them in a sensible way. Looks like I need some jobs here, but I also need housing. Let's see if I can fix that issue. So I will, oh, got another issue here. Upgrade those, lacking amenities, so I'll get a holo theater. It's hard to keep up with this game when you have so many planets going. Okay, so star bases right here. Here's Nimbus Station. That is obviously a critical choke point. And it's upgrading to a star fortress. It definitely could use another defensive platform. And nothing requires upgrades, so I will sit on that. Bovatir Station is down here. This station is now completely useless at this point. Let's see, I'm at 19 of 19, so I'm going to go ahead and downgrade this station. Although, if I downgrade it, do I lose the modules if I downgrade it? I forget. Yes, I do. Starport, oh, hold on, Star Fortress. There's Starport, Star Base, and Star Fortress, right? And Star Hold. Wait a second. No, this is a starport. Okay, starport. Star. Okay, hold up. Rewind. Outpost. Starport. Star Hold. And then Star Fortress. Those are the levels. There's 4 levels. So these are star bases. Hold on, what? This is so confusing. They're reusing the same term, that's why. Starport, Star Hold, Star Fortress. Okay, I see. These are shipyards, these are star bases. Shipyards are, all shipyards are star bases, but not all star bases are shipyards. Okay. So, if it is a star port, it can have modules. So there's no reason this Bovatir station is no longer... Oh, it is a front line, isn't it? Because of these stupid systems in here. Yeah, I do have to keep that, actually. That can remain an outpost. This one is effectively protecting just those 3 systems. See, this is a really unfortunate border situation. So what I'm going to do is make an upgrade real quick. Kinetic weapon attack speed. Yeah, that's nice in general. So, yeah, basically Bovatir and Capra both have to be very powerful installations. So I will be upgrading them both to star fortresses. And additionally, heavily arming them. Gun battery, missile battery, and that's fine. Gun battery, missile battery. Whoa, I've got more minerals than I know what to do with. Okay, so they both have gun batteries and missile batteries. And I think Bovatir is an ideal location for a trade hub, but before I get that, I think I'd like to have... I think anchorages are useless because they just increase your naval capacity, and mine is way too high right now anyway. I'm going to put a shipyard here and a trade hub because I think it's actually a really good trade route, although I need to actually look at trade routes to figure out how they work. Here I have this field generator, whatever that does, but regardless, I definitely want a crew quarters here. And I think I actually want to well, I'll just throw in the crew quarters and I'll just leave this thing for now. because it's helpful for sure. But there's a lot of different upgrades here that can help. Down here, I'm going to make crew quarters the first thing. And let's see what else I want. What does the hyperlane registrar actually do? Assist friendly ships in the system with faster than light travel by identifying ideal conditions for entering the hyperlanes and optimizing projected travel routes. So, Empire -25, what does that mean? Is that a sprawl thing? Does that help with sprawl? Is that what that's saying? Empire -25%? What does that mean? Well, I'll see if it helps. I'm at 972 right now. So, those are 2 choke points I need to maintain. These 2 systems in the middle are just kind of going to be toast if anything happens. I'm not going to worry about this system because it's not at a good choke point. This one, however, definitely needs to be upgraded. And same thing here. It's going to be gun battery, missile battery. Does that need a shipyard if these 2 have them? I kind of think it doesn't. So I'm going to, although I do have 2 slots, why don't I get a shipyard and then finish it out with the trade hub there. And then over here, definitely want the crew quarters because I'm going to be stationing ships there. And finally, I never really know. Maybe, so basically this is, it slows their speed. This one reduces their shields, and this one, oh, that's the hyperlane again. This makes my ships better. You know, I'm inclined to say anything that makes your range better. Ooh, this allows me to detect their ships further out. I don't know if I really care about that. I'm gonna just get these target uplinks wherever I can because I think that's more important. Okay, so those 2 are downgraded. This one is downgraded. These are all just outposts. Now, this, ooh, this could be upgraded to a citadel. I didn't even know there was a citadel. Citadel, I should say. Is there any reason why I shouldn't do that? I don't think there's any reason why I shouldn't do that. I'm actually going to downgrade this one because it's just an internal system now at this point. The only reason it was there is because that used to be the Commonwealth of Man's capital, but it no longer is, so I'm going to downgrade that, get some money back, and this, yeah, we're gonna go with the Citadel there. So we already have an anchorage and a trade hub. So we definitely want to have a gun battery, a missile battery, and a shipyard. And then we can get one more thing. And I might actually just leave it for now. I don't think I need any of these things. And really, wow, my sprawl just went down a lot. Or my capacity went up a lot, I should say. So here we got the crew quarters. That's definitely what we want. Off-world trading company. What does that do? That looks good. Wow, look at all these. These are all unique. Man, you can do so much. Okay, so I definitely want the target uplink. I'm almost inclined to just go for the trading company. Okay, we got another. I'll go for the Tachyon Lance because it's in that researcher's wheelhouse. Maybe it doesn't matter very much what I get here. Maybe I'll just go maybe I'll just go for the trading company just for the heck of it. So basically what I've done here is create a very, very strong sort of picket line here. And now we can come over here. Everything else is good. Got some soldiers here. Go ahead and land them. And here we have 3 systems, which are the picket. Poru, Nimbus, and Pleone, maybe? I do have another tradition I can get. War games, fleet command limit increased by 10, admirals increased, starbase damage increased by 20, upgrade cost reduced by 33. Well, obviously I want that since I am doing a ton of upgrades right now. And that's actually my last tradition tree, and once I get that, I'll get one more ascension perk, and that'll be that. Activate relic for triumph. I haven't found any relics, I guess. Wonder how you find those. So anyway, basically we have these 3 systems. That is the picket line, and we will be upgrading those. I don't know why I keep saying we, but I will be upgrading those as much as I can. Okay, so Poru. Gonna do the usual gun battery, missile battery. I'm just gonna put a shipyard at all of these just because, and I think that seems like a good place for a trade hub as well. Down here I will get the crew quarters and the target uplink computer. At Poru I'm gonna, oh, that's where I just was, Nimbus. I'm gonna make sure I have a similar arrangement, gun battery, missile battery. I also need a shipyard here, and then I think I'll skip the trade hub there and put the trade hub at Pleone instead, and I'll just leave that one for now. Crew quarters, target uplink computer, it's the same ones I had on the other one. And so the next one I think I want to do is maybe this communications jammer. So Pleone, I'll do the usual gun battery, missile battery, and then the crew quarters, and then I'll be sure to get the trade hub there. So that's the picket there. Don't need anything else in this area. Over here, I was not able to get this system here, so I need to be defending that edge of my area. I will be upgrading to a star fortress. I have 2 anchorages. I think I'll replace one with a gun battery, the other with a missile battery, and then definitely want to build a shipyard out here. Over here I have crew quarters, and I'll get the target uplink computer, so that blocks off that direction. Let's see. Let me look at some of the Senate actions going on right now. Diplomatic weight from economy goes up, habitability goes down. Yeah, this is all good. I'm definitely going to support that. Military Readiness Act. Each member of the galactic community has a duty to themselves and to others to contribute to galactic defense. Galactic community members that are not vassals of another empire that are using less than half of their naval capacity are in breach of galactic law. Yeah, I support that because that does not apply to me. So if it hurts somebody else, that is great. Repeal natural sanctuaries. Repeals the natural sanctuaries resolution, leaving pan-galactic recycling initiatives as galactic law. What does that do, though? I don't think I like the sound of that. Repeal Astral Studies Network, leaving cooperative research channels as galactic law. I don't know what these things mean. Sure wish I did. Integrated Gardens, diplomatic weight from economy goes down. Populate consumer goods upkeep goes down, clear blocker time goes up, less amenity usage. Yeah, but that diplomatic weight thing? No, that's terrible. I don't want that at all. Tithe of the Soulless. Let's see what this does. Diplomatic weight from tech goes down, spiritual ethics attraction goes up, unity from jobs goes up, and consumer goods upkeep goes down. Let me look at my factions screen. Yeah, I don't think I care about any of that. I have an Ascension perk available. I'm not even sure where that one came from. Let me get my research going real quick. Let's see, leader lifespan, farming subsidies, cyto revitalization. It doesn't really matter. None of those are lighting my fire. And I get another Ascension perk, and these are such a big deal. So, World Shaper. World Shaper reduces terraforming costs, don't care about that. Naval capacity goes up, fleet command limit goes up, don't care about that. Starbase influence cost goes down, that would have been good before. Claim influence cost goes down. I guess the decision is, am I going to start another war? And yeah, maybe. Starbase capacity goes up, don't really care about that. I think I have 19 is plenty for the borders I have. Oops. Clause of Gold has been elected president. Consult the situation log for their mandate. Our planetary districts have expanded. Great. Okay, so Eternal Vigilance, Starbase damage goes up, Starbase hull points goes up, defense platform damage goes up. This is huge. This is a big deal. That would make me very difficult to attack. I'm pretty tempted. Mastery of Nature. Blocker clearing goes down. Don't care. I've cleared all my blockers. This is a decision that permanently increases the maximum number of districts a planet can support by 2. It can only be performed once on each planet. Okay, that is pretty cool. That's a lot of districts for sure. It's tempting. Executive Vigor, Edict Capacity +2. I barely use them anyway, so probably not that. And then this makes my leaders better. So it's really down to Mastery of Nature would get me a lot better planets, and Eternal Vigilance would make me much more defensible. I'm going to go with this because if you watched, I struggled pretty greatly with defending my territory in the last war, which is one of the reasons I'm doing all this base upgrade stuff right now. Okay, so for better or for worse, the situation here is pretty terrible. I can't do anything about this area right now. This obviously needs to be a hugely, immensely well-defended system. And this should probably be one as well. So let me go ahead and go through here. Those are fine to sit. This one can definitely be downgraded because it's not really doing anything. This one should stay strong. This is an extremely critical one that I need to make sure is well defended. I'm going to go ahead and start that upgrading. Let's see. Administrative capacity +15. I actually boosted my admin capacity massively, so I don't actually need to do that anymore. I don't think I'm going to need any more star bases, but none of these others are really exciting me, so why don't I get that real quick just in case I do. So I'm just noticing things up here. These are completely pointless at this point in the game. So I'm going to go ahead and downgrade both of those. And then I come over here. That's kind of a nice choke point, but it's really a shame I wasn't able to take that system. So I'm going to leave that one for now. Let me look at it, make sure it's well upgraded. Gun battery, missile battery, Shipyard, trade hub. What else could it use? It doesn't really need anything else, so I'll just get another gun battery and another missile battery. Crew quarters, target uplink computer. Those are good things to have. I'm going to get an off-world trading company there because it is in a pretty good location, and that's all I can do. I need some more research here. Energy weapon damage is probably going to be it, or I could get this gateway construction. Fast travel network. Yeah, that sounds pretty intriguing. Of course, I'll be pretty bummed if that messes up my defensibility. Did I? Yeah, that's in the process of upgrading. So I'm just kind of looking around, trying to figure out what I really need to do. This is in the process of upgrading. This one has a wormhole, but where does that actually go? Connects to Sirius. Fortunately, that's in my system, so I don't actually need to care. So I will downgrade that starbase, and this one I will upgrade with a gun battery and a missile battery and crew quarters, and I've kind of been forgetting to go through and actually get these defense platforms. I have tons and tons and tons of... Man, I can't get all of them for now. 3, 4, 5, 6. Why don't I start with 8 at all of them? It seems like a lot still, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then just get rid of these. Let me go back through and do that at all of my star bases so I don't forget. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And over here was 1, 1, 2. I already have 9 there, so that's fine, although I will upgrade them since I can. Most of them are not upgradable right now. And then back over here, that's going to be 6, 7, 8, and some of them can be upgraded, but it's not letting me for some reason. This one I have 9, so I'm just going to leave it. Over here I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's good. Okay, so I have 5 more that I can build. So I need to pay attention here. Hold on, did I get this one yet? Okay, this one can be upgraded, and there's really no question that this is a critical one that needs to be upgraded. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Gun battery, missile battery, and crew quarters. And 8 defensive platforms. That'll be good there. There's really no question that Curus needs to be as strong as possible. It has 6. So I'll give it 8 and get its proper modules up. Gun battery, missile battery, and the target uplink computer. So that still leaves 5. So I think it has to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a choke point. So that's going to be my remaining 4, and then I'll have 1 extra one, and that's fine. I won't bother filling out all of them. This station, why? Oh my gosh, I'm finally out of alloy at long last, but I have a very fast monthly gain, so I'm just going to sit on that for a minute, and I'll remember to come back. Tons of stuff I can build already, even though I am on slow. It's just moving very quickly. Let's see. Okay, so here I don't really need anything, which means I'm at my own discretion. My admin capacity is fine right now. Let's see how my resources are doing. pretty good supplies on everything, so there's really nothing I need. Which means I am pretty well at my discretion. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning toward like something that will give me influence. Pretty much anything that will give me influence is going to be helpful, I think, at this point in the game. I just don't really know what I'm doing. I'll just get more alloy. That can never hurt. This zone is looking good. It does have a bit of a housing shortage, so I'm going to go ahead and get a... Oops, not that. Luxury housing district. Luxury residences, rather. Over here, everything looks good, so I'm going to go ahead and... Wow, this is not right. I should be getting... This should be maxed out on generators, not city districts. That's not very useful. That's fine to remain a generator world. And yeah, I got a mineral purification hub, and let's see what else. Kind of again leaning toward another alloy foundry. Ezok Prime, everything looks good, so I will go with the alloy. Here I can do a couple upgrades, which is good. And I have no amenities, which is bad. I already have a commercial district, so I'll be getting a holo theater. Down here I can upgrade to a planetary capital, which is great. And then, let's see, I have a district that I could build. I think I will. And again, no issues here, so I'll go with the alloy foundry. Over here I'll upgrade that. I'm lacking amenities, so I'll get a holo theater on this planet. Get that upgrade going. Housing's okay, but it's a little bit low, so I'll get a city district and an alloy foundry. I really wish you could like reorder these things, because I like to lump them together. Down here I need a city district, or what I should have done, nah, it's too late now. I'll stick with the commercial district, but then I'll also get a holo theater. Down here I can upgrade that, don't need to get another city district. Amenities are a little bit on the low side, so I could think about another commercial zone. Why don't I go ahead and do that? And then down here I have a lack of housing, which is no bueno, so I will replace, how about 3 ag districts with a city district. Can get some more research here, longer edict duration, more starbase capacity. For some reason that jumped up. Oh yeah, that jumped up because of my research, so that's up 2. So that's fine. Definitely don't need that, so I'm definitely going to go for this rare and dangerous technology. Sounds good to me. And yeah, oh, there's another building slot here. So I'll just go with the foundry. And just in that amount of time, I've amassed 2,000 alloy. So with that alloy, I was here, I believe, and let's see, missile battery, gun battery. So that's everything I was gonna do there. Oh yeah, I was gonna, yeah, it's 6, and I was gonna get 7, 8. So I must have been here. Yeah, that's right. That was upgrading. So I'll build out those defensive platforms, and that was all my alloy. So basically, this is a one at a time type of thing. I keep feeling suspicious of the yaks, like it's going to be like an end game crisis or whatever. I hear that word thrown around, I don't know what it means. But I feel like at some point they're gonna basically go crazy and just try to like kill us all. And if you look at the military relative power, they're still overwhelming compared to me, so. I'm quite a bit stronger than everybody now, but when they all team up together, it definitely gives me a run for my money. And yeah, so this is going pretty well. I guess what I should look at now is my fleets. Figure out what in the heck is going on with all this. Okay, Strike Force Minotaur. Where in the galaxy is it? I can already get that last tradition, which means I can unlock the very last ascension perk of the game, and that was going to be, yeah, Mastery of Nature. Permanently increase the number of districts a planet can support by 2. That applies to all planets, so it's just going to be a huge huge deal. Of course, there is also this one. So it's really a question of, am I going to be getting more points through combat, or am I going to be trying to build up my own population? And when I really think about it, I think it's going to be through combat, because I'm like literally right now just about to start another war. Starbase influence cost is -20, and claim influence cost is -20. So I'm going to go ahead and get that. And that's it. That's my entire tradition tree. And I think I've kind of forgotten about... Oh, that's totally built out now, which is great. I'm going to send all my construction ships back to Sol and see if there's any automatic exploration. There is not, so I'm going to send both of these science ships back to Sol, just so I know where they're at. And yeah, that is it. I do see a system down here. I don't see any reason why I shouldn't just run down there and claim that. Nobody else wants it. Oh, I probably... Yeah, it's going to be super expensive influence-wise, so I can't. It's okay, though. There's still a few systems floating out there that haven't been cleaned up. Yeah, so next step is to start another war, I think. My 87k fleet, that is just ridiculous. Doesn't look that big. Okay, got a building upgrade there and another alloy foundry. Looks like I'm low on rare crystals, so next time I can build something, like how about right now, I'll go ahead and build a synthetic crystal plant. Upgrade that. Looks good. But yeah, let me go back to my fleet manager here. Strike Force Minotaur. Home base is Sol Station. Seems somehow really inappropriate to me, because well, where the heck are they? Oh, here they are. They were originally from this system. So I'm going to go ahead and change their home base to... I'm going to go to Bovatir. Assign to base and send them home. And when they get there... No, they need to go home. And then I'll repair them once they get there. Cosvalud can research something else, so mining station output plus 10 or minerals from jobs plus 5. How about the station output? So that's Strike Force Minotaur. The 6th Fleet is down here. And nobody needs to be stationed at Deneb anymore, so I'm going to station them at Eskelion. And tell them to go there. 3rd Fleet is a 2.6. It's not very big. Where are they? Oh, they are in the same system. Let's see. Would it be crazy to combine them? Yeah, it probably would. I'm gonna actually combine this fleet with Strike Force Minotaur when they get there. 30th Fleet, a 2.6. It's very small. These are all at Sol, so these can all, there's no reason why those 3 can't just be combined. Now they're a 7.8. And yeah, they're fine. I'll go ahead and repair them. Wow, that's kind of crazy. I see. Okay. So that's now the 18th Fleet. Got just like single ships randomly scattered around, it looks like. Where's that? That's down there. So this guy can come that direction. 2nd Fleet is at 10k. Where is it exactly? It is also at Sol. So no reason to have that there. I think they would be better off maybe let's go all the way down here. And there's this 13th Fleet and 1st Fleet, which I would say can be combined. And I think I'll send them to Chorus. And that is it. That fleet needs to stay. Let me look at my fleet stances real quick. Okay, they're all passive, which is good, so I'll let all these fleets kind of make their way to where they're going. The only place I don't have one at all is in this area. I might split... Hold on, there's a 10k fleet at Sol. Nope, it's only an 8. I think I might split that one. And take half of it and put it here at... I think Poru is the better location. And let's see, I should pay attention here. They're stationed at Bovatir. 6th Fleet is this one? Yes, and it should be stationed at Eskelion. That's good. 3rd Fleet is moving to Bovatir. I'm just going to station them there just because... Oh, that's a huge fleet. Oh no, that's the station size. That's only a 2.6 fleet. 18th Fleet is at Sol Station, and it's just going to stay there, I think. 12th Fleet is at Ridgen, and it's moving to Dyracus. So I will set that as its station. I need some engineering research here, so go ahead and get planetary build speed. This fleet's moving to Aswiri, So I'll go ahead and set its station to Aswiri. First fleet is at Sirius, but it's stationed at Sol. Needs to be stationed to Curus. And finally, the fourth fleet is at Sirius, headed to Poru. So it needs to be, and it's stationed to Poru, so that's perfect. To get some more research here, shield hit points, building cost, auxiliary fire control. Just get the shield hit points. And let's see, looks like a couple of my fleets have already reached their destinations, so once they do that, that's fine. Once they do that, I think I'll take a look at them and maybe select what I really want them to be. So 6th fleet, let's take a look at the fleet manager. 6th fleet. Well, here's a new fleet with 0 ships. So that's, hold on. These all just have 0 fleet, or 0 ships. That is just confusing. So let's get rid of all those. Some of these are going to be combined, but for the time being, I'm going to have Minotaur, this is the 6th fleet. You know what I should do? Wonder how you rename them. Yeah. I'm gonna call it Capdef because it's defending against the Capavet right here. Minotaur, I'm gonna leave it as it's named because I know where I encountered them for the first time. Where's my 3rd fleet? 3rd fleet's moving down here to Bovatir. So I will merge that into Strike Force Minotaur eventually. So I'll leave that. 18th fleet is up here at Sol. So I'll go ahead and rename it something. Fight for her. If you get that reference, I'll be pretty impressed. 12th fleet is moving. 25th fleet I will rename to Demon's Defense because it's protecting the Demon's Maw system. 2nd fleet is up here. I'm gonna call it something like Linchpin Fleet because this is a really Linchpin's. Oops, Linchpin. Actually, Linchpin is heading toward Aswiriel, so I'm actually gonna rename it to the Far West Fleet because it's, well, not really west, but that's fine. 1st fleet is the one that's staying at Linchpin, and I actually kind of like the name 1st Fleet. And then the 4th fleet is going to be the Urs Def Fleet because it's defending against the Urs Goba. And there you go. That is my fleet naming logic. Let's see, I can sell some more minerals. Just keep those resources down. Okay, Capdef is in position, fully upgraded, fully repaired. 3rd fleet is in position, fully upgraded, fully repaired. Fight for her fleet, same. Demon's Maw, fully upgraded, fully repaired. Far West, fully upgraded, fully repaired. And Ursdef is fully upgraded, fully repaired. So the next thing I need to do is actually look at these fleets here. And I know Strike Force Minotaur is still needing to be combined, so I can't do anything there. I don't know what that tech unlocks, by the way. I have no idea. Army health plus 10, that's a very general upgrade. I like those very general ones, to be honest. But I know this fleet is pretty much good where it's at. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so fleet manager, cap def. So here's the ship breakdown, basically. And so I have corvettes, destroyers, cruisers, and battleships. Basically, what I want to do is go through each of my fleets and kind of take a look at the numbers of different types of ships that they have and see what makes sense. Crap, I just wasted a ton of resource. Just look at some of the numbers they have and make sure they're kind of a sensible allocation of the different ship types. So, fleet manager, 1 battleship, sounds okay to me. If you have 1 battleship, maybe you have, maybe I should try to do some exponential things. Maybe there's 3 cruisers, and then maybe 9 destroyers, and maybe 27 corvettes. Right? 1, 3, 9, 27 exponents. Anybody? Yeah? That seems to make sense to me. So maybe that should be the fleet breakdown, and that's just how it should be. So obviously I'm way undersized for this fleet. Nowhere near my command limit, so really I could really beef up these fleets if I wanted to. I'm gonna add a battleship to this fleet design, bring the cruiser number down to 3, the destroyer number down to 9, and yeah, 27. That's a lot of corvettes. But I think that works. Okay, so Strike Force, Cap Def. Third Fleet was still merging, fight for her. Actually, that's... Well, yeah, it's fine. I can set those numbers, and then they'll merge, and it might change them, but I can look at that again. Fight for her. Let's go 1, 3, 9, 27. I wonder if you can... Oh, no, don't do that. There we go. 3927, Demon's Defense, same thing. Wow, there's like nothing in here. Corvettes, Destroyer, Cruiser, Battleship, 1, 3, 9. Oh, did it again. Oh, crap. Okay, hold up. 9, 1, 3, 9, and... I can't help myself. I just can't help myself. 27. Perfect. And then we got the Far West Fleet. 1, 3, 9, 27. And the Ursdef. Definitely don't need 2 of those, but it's fine. I'll just leave it for now. 1, 3, 9, and I don't know what the difference is here, but it's there, so whatever. I'll just say 27. So that's how my fleets are, and that's fine. Here at Nimbus Station, there's been a upgrade to the Citadel, which is awesome, which means I can add kind of whatever I want, but I'm going to go with a gun battery, and this I never know what to do. Just don't really know what makes sense. How about an off-world trading company? Okay, so my fleets are moving around. These have made it. I'll go ahead and combine them. That one is there. Who else is moving? Ursdef is where it's going to be. Fight for Her is there. Strike Force Minotaur is moving. So there's only one fleet left yet to combine, I think. Yeah, that's that third fleet. Which one did I just combine? Demon's Maw? Demon's Defense. So 13927. That's perfect. That's a small fleet, though. I would like that one to be reinforced a little. I wish you didn't have to, like, reinforce the whole thing. But this is going to be an active fleet during the upcoming war, so I'm going to go ahead and do it, and that way it'll be ready. Looks like I have some more planet improvement that I can do. This district is, or the city housing is getting a little low. Let's see. This is kind of a nothing planet. Ton of alloy foundries. No shortage of commercial amenities, so I'll just get another alloy foundry, I think. On Aurum, I can do a couple upgrades here. Definitely needs another city district. And nothing else, so it's going to be a foundry. I have a lack of housing here, so I can't really do anything about that other than build some city districts, so I'll replace both of these ag districts with city districts. And here I have a huge shortage of city districts, so get 5 of them. I think there's 7 apiece. They're 8 apiece, so that's fine though. I'll need them eventually, and they take a while to build, so by the time they're actually finished, there's going to be, you know, a higher population anyway. These star bases, hold on. I needed to come back here and do some improvements here. Gun battery, missile battery, that's always got to be the first 2. Crew quarters. This station I really need to upgrade to a starport, and same with this station. Reinforcements are in transit, that's fine. And yeah, I'm getting pretty close to where I'm gonna feel ready to start some combat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's right there. 7, 8. That's perfect. What about here? Are there any? No? So we'll get 8 there, and eight here. And there's already 8 there. The other one that I kind of forgot about was over here. This needs to upgrade and get all 8 of the defensive platforms that I can. Yeah, so I'm really pretty well prepared for combat right now. And it is getting late, so I think I actually might call it a night here. But just to try to remember, the next thing I'm going to do is go to war with the Estragon yet again, and just try to push through as much as I can. I'm not going to worry about these. Actually, I definitely want to grab this system quickly, because that's just a real nuisance in this area. Is that a Yak system? Oh no, it's Oxbravi. Yeah, I'd like to get that. If I end up going to war with both of them, I'll definitely be grabbing that system, and then potentially pushing through this one. See how strong that is. Yeah, it's only... Is that right? 1.4k? Yeah, only 1.4, and there is a planet there, so that would be a good one to get. I'll probably stay here because there's not another good choke point this direction, and then I'll just push through as many of these as I can. Doesn't really matter how far I get. I mean, obviously I would love to get at least through here, but that takes a lot of influence, and I don't think I can make it nearly that far. But let's look. Yeah. So I could get those. 1,000 influence would probably do the trick, maybe. Not really anything else I can spend it on right now, so there's really no reason why I shouldn't be going to wars. But the one thing I do want to make sure I'm looking at is who I will actually be going to war with. So this is a federation, and yeah, the Estragon are not part of it. So I'm not sure what that means or does. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So they have a truce with me until about 2 years from now, so that's gonna end. They have a Casus Belli against the Oxbravi and me, and I have a Taxus, or a Casus Belli against them, believe it or not. I didn't realize that. Oh, because I claimed that system. So, okay. So it's still not clear to me if everyone would be attacking me if I declared war on them. I know the Capivad would. And is it like, if the Capivad does, then everyone else in the Federation does? I'm just not really sure. I don't understand how this game works sometimes. I just don't really want to be at war with the Urzgoba because I kind of always liked them, you know? They were one of the first neighbors I met, and I had no beef with them. I do see I need to establish a district up here. Okay, last thing I'll do for tonight, and then I'll call it a night. But just while I'm thinking of it, I need to make sure each one of my fleets has an admiral. Whoops. Third fleet doesn't need one because it's going to be merged. Demon's Defense does need one. And look, I got plenty available. Far West Fleet does. First Fleet does. And Urzdef does as well. And that means recruiting one. And I think it always makes sense to get one that actually does extra damage as opposed to the maintenance fleets, or reduced maintenance fleets. And really, I don't even know if I need this fleet up here. It's just kind of in a central location, able to go either here to help with the Urzgoba or down here to help with the Yaks, just in case. So that's it. I'm pretty much well primed for any kind of combat, and yeah, I'll plan to start a war next episode. Next episode will be my whopping 2-0, the big 2-0. That is unbelievable. I really never expected this this playthrough to last this long. It's been good, although it's been long. But I'm definitely ready to get back to Flight Simulator. I've actually been playing that off stream on and off, and that is a really amazing game that I really love. So yeah, without further ado, until next time, and if you watched, I hope you enjoyed, and whether or not you enjoyed, I hope you have a wonderful evening.